All right, here we go. Let's continue on with number 31. Number 31, Joe is saving money for a car. She has already saved $2,000 and plans to save $150 per week. This situation can be represented by the function f of x equals 2,000 plus 150x, where x is the number of weeks since she started saving. How much money has Joe saved after 8 weeks? So the big thing here, folks, is to realize, does that 8, is that equal to x? Or is it equal to f of x, which is like your y or output value? Well, x represents the number of weeks, and 8 is the number of weeks. So x is 8 here. So now I just need to plug that in and simplify it. So f of x equals 2,000 plus 150 times 8. So I believe 150 times 8 is 1,200. Add that to the $2,000 that she already had saved. She's got 3,200 bucks. So a nice, neat sentence to answer that would be Joe has saved $3,200 in these 8 weeks, or a total of. All right, another task you're going to have to do is write the slope-intercept form of the equation of the line. Slope-intercept form, it has y by itself, y equals. So in this case, I need to get y by itself. I want to leave this y right here by itself, but I want to undo everything around it on that side of the equal sign. And so there's a plus x here, so I need to undo that. So that undoes the x on the left side. So I have x equals. Now for slope-intercept form, you want the x term. There are 2 terms on the right side now. There's that positive 7 that started there, and there's that negative x that I had to put over there as my undoing. Put the x term first, and the constant or plain old number second. So there is our slope-intercept form. Let's try number, now we're doing the evens. Does it really matter? No. So now we're trying to solve for y again. So this is all the same steps. We're solving for y. So we have to undo adding 9x first by subtracting 9x. And now we have 2y remaining. 2y equals, remember, put the x term first. And then the constant, the plain old number that we started with, goes second. And that's a negative 14, so I'll write down minus 14. Last but not least, divide each term, divide everything on the left and everything on the right by 2. Because when I divide the 2y by 2, I just get 1y, or y. And so then this next fraction, I can't really simplify. I try, but I can't. So I like to put the x off to the side. You can keep it on top as well, however you prefer that. And then 14 divided by 2 is 7. So there's the best answer there. Number 36, we're solving for y to get it into slope-intercept form. So I subtract off 3x. And now I get 8y equals, and now I write the x term first. So minus 3x, and then I add 17. Now we divide by 8 to get y by itself completely. So we get y equals negative 3/8 x. You can either put the x to the side or keep it on top again. And 17/8 we cannot simplify. Do not write it as a mixed number. Only reduce the top and the bottom if you can. Like, do that if you can, but I can't here. So I just keep it 17/8. Here, that 2x is positive. So I'm going to take it away. I'm going to subtract 2x. Positive 2x minus 2x is nothing. Now make sure when you copy this down, there's a negative sign in front, or a minus sign in front of that y. So it's minus or negative y equals, write your x term first, and write your constant second. The 5 is positive, so I put a plus sign in front of it. The 2x is negative, so I put a negative sign in front of it. Now y is not by itself here. Y is getting multiplied by negative 1. That's a good way of thinking When you have a negative sign right in front of something, it's the same as multiplying it by -1. So to undo multiplying by -1, we're going to divide by -1. And so we get the -1's cancel out. We get y equals, now a negative divided by a negative is a positive. So we get a positive 2x, and then 5 divided by -1 is -5. So when you divide by -1, it really switches all of the term signs. The negatives went to positives, and the positive here went to a negative. All right, let's solve for y here. Let's subtract 2x, subtract 2x. This gets undone. Remember to bring your negative sign down. -7y equals -2x minus 27. Divide by -7. So we get y equals, here the negatives cancel out again. So we get positive 2/7. I'm going to put the x off to the side, but again, you can keep it on top. And here again, the negative signs cancel out. So if the negative signs cancel out, that means this 27/7 is positive. Boom.